Hello, my name is Koeswologito, and for this assignment, I will be talking about the purpose of winglets on an aircraft. The first plane was invented on December 17, 1903 by the White brothers. The plane was built using only wood and fabric. From this, people have innovated the plane and created giants made from steel weighing more than a ton soaring through our skies. Starting from only being able to carry a couple passengers at a time to being able to carry up to 800 passengers. Now, the airline industry can fly up to 4 billion passengers a year. The whole idea of a flying vehicle is based from Bernoulli's principles. How it works is that due to the shape of the plane's wings, air flows faster at the top, making it have lower pressure than the air flowing at the bottom of the wing. The difference of pressure will then cause the higher pressure air to push the aircraft up through the lower pressure. This is what gives the planes the lift needed to bring off the ground and into the skies. This principle is the most important principal part of an airline plane. The most important parts of the planes are the engine to give its thrust, the wings to give its lift, the body to hold all the components and passengers, and the tail for the elevation. The winglet was first used in the early 1970s due to the prices of airline fuel being more expensive. The wingtip was first used in the early 1970s by NASA. The idea originated from a bird. A bird would curl the tips of the wings at a cruising range so that they could use less energy. This ideology then translates to a plane. Some people may think that the most expensive thing an airline would spend money on is a plane. But actually, they spend more on aviation fuel. Combining the amount of money spent on fuel by all the domestic airlines in the US would equate to $5 billion. The main purpose of a wingtip is to reduce the amount of fuel being used and decrease the effects of a vortex. This is why most budget airlines would buy the newest plane in the market because it's more fuel efficient and they could save more money. A normal plane with no wingtip will have an increased amount of vortices at the edge of the wings, therefore decreasing the amount of lift a wing can produce. A wingtip will be able to decrease this effect and increase the efficiency of the wing. A wingtip can therefore also decrease the wingspan of the plane. It will also increase the fuel efficiency up to 7%. The best example is the Airbus A380-800. They wanted the wingspan of the plane to be under the regulation. Because of how much the plane weighed, they needed to increase the wingspan, but couldn't due to regulations for an airport. Therefore, a wingtip helped them by decreasing the effects of the vortices and decreasing the wingspan to keep it under the regulation, but still had enough lift to be able to lift the 2-ton plane into the air. The main thing an airline industry wants to do is to be able to pay less on fuel. That is why any plane with increased fuel efficiency is attractive to them. Thank you for listening.